Hey, what's going on? My name's Rain.
My name's Michelle.
And today we are talking about a pandemic. And no, I'm not talking about COVID or the flu. We're talking about a real pandemic, and that's the GLP-1 drugs.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Welcome to Reckless Banter. Hey, Michelle, what's going on?
Not much, really.
Just another day in paradise, huh?
Just another day, getting closer to finalizing the divorce. That's
yeah.
exciting. It's only court date's a few weeks away.
Few weeks as in next month?
April 7th.
Nice.
I'm counting the days.
I'm not sure what I can ask.
Yay!
Or say. Well,
That's all you had to say.
I'm happy for you. I didn't like you're bringing it up, and I didn't know if I could go into it but.
Well, I mean, it's been 2 years of bullshit.
Yeah, I get
back
it.
and forth. That's why it's taken so long. So I'm just glad that we're.
Yeah, it's a long process.
It's fucking stupid. We're about to cross that threshold.
It's like a giant
yay.
Rubber band holding you back.
It's the dumbest thing.
From moving forward. You know what I mean? Kind
of where a conversation last week got brought up of the government and all that shit being in your relationship. It's just kind of like, it just makes it so hard if you want to leave.
Yeah.
I should be able to leave when I want to leave. It shouldn't matter.
I mean, when it comes to taxes, as a married couple, do you pay more than you would if you were single?
You actually pay less. So when I switched my taxes from married to single, they took $50 more per paycheck out of my out for taxes. They took $50 more. So now that I'm just one person and I only have to, and I'm supporting me and obviously my son, but now I'm responsible for all of my bills. I don't have that second income anymore. It's just me. And I did it for a year. Like, that was huge for me to be able to prove that I could do that on my own. Jeff didn't help me pay rent. Jeff didn't help me pay my bills. I paid my bills. But taxes, I paid every year. Like, it's like they still took more money out, but it still wasn't enough. So I still paid every year.
I don't understand that.
So now I'm paying my bills and paying more in taxes and owe you at the end of every year when I file my taxes.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Take this amount and that's it. It doesn't have to be less, doesn't have to be more.
Right.
Just let me know what you're taking and we'll work around it.
Right. And what I really don't understand is why is it my problem y'all didn't take enough? I literally have it at the lowest point. Like, you guys can take the most amount of money out on me. I do that on purpose.
How can you not take enough?
I file single and zero. That is the most amount that they can take out on me. And you still didn't take enough?
I owe every year, it seems. It's ridiculous.
It's stupid.
Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. That's a whole conversation.
It is. And, I've got family that they don't make a lot of money, and they owe $10,000 of taxes at the end of the year. And I'm talking ex-military and everything. And I'm like, how do you owe $10,000 in taxes?
Yeah. That's wild.
That's a whole nother episode, though.
Yeah.
We could go on forever about that shit.
Yeah. I don't think we all have the brains for that kind of episode.
I don't have the brains for that kind of episode. I'm going to let you know because they're going to take it no matter what.
I don't have the patience or tolerance for it. I just get mad.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah,
and then
it just makes you mad.
What does that do? You literally just have to sit in your madness.
Yeah, you're just pissed off and they're still taking your money.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah. Man, it's wild.
Yeah.
So I had this little interaction at 7-Eleven.
Oh God.
And I want to get your opinion.
Okay.
On somebody's been scratching at that's either a Beans or that looks like a Bentley. That asshole. So I want to get your opinion on this interaction that I had at a 7-Eleven.
Okay.
So it's 6:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Still dark out.
Yes.
I get to the 7-Eleven. and I walk in, and this particular 7-Eleven, I walk in, the counter is on the left.
Okay.
And as I walk in, there's a guy behind the counter who works there, and he's like, "Hello." That's exactly how he said it.
6:30 in the morning. Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's exactly how he said it. And I thought the same. Like, as I was walking by him, I said, "Hey, you know, it's..."
Yeah.
And as I was walking by him, I was like, wow, that was an exciting hello, you know, like that was over the top for 6:30 in the morning. Right. And so I get my stuff or whatever. And so I'm walking back to the counter, and the direction I'm walking, the counter's like right here on my right.
Okay.
So I'm walking up, and I have to turn my body right in order to face him, because he's like, where he stands is like in between, like there's product on both sides. Yeah. So he's got a little square to stand in. Mm-hmm. And as I turn to look into that square, he's got the barcode scanner.
Okay.
And he's got it pointed at me. He's going bang, 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 pointed at me. And I was like, huh, you know, like I didn't know how to I didn't know what. I thought it was the weirdest thing.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah. And so he does that, and so we move past that, and my total comes up like $374, and he's like $374, and I just, you know, I kind of ignored that one.
Right.
I just did my card thing or whatever, and so after my card, it says approved or whatever. I look up at him and I say, "Have a good day," because I always say "have a good day," whatever, no matter what. And then he completely ignores me. Like, he's not looking at me or anything. He just doesn't say anything back. He doesn't reply. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So out of that whole interaction, like, what do you get from that?
He's a fucking weirdo.
I
think he's trying to make his day better by making the gun thing. That was too much. That was too much. Like, for me, the whole hello, like, I probably would have given him a dirty look, because that's who I am, and that's my knee-jerk reaction, especially at 6:30 in the morning. Don't fucking talk to me that loud at 6:30. Turn the volume down at 6:30 in the morning. I don't even want the lights on at this point.
I don't want anybody. And no matter what time of the day it is, when I walk into a store, I don't want them to talk to me.
No. I want to go in the store and mind my own business.
I'm in there. I know what I need. If I need help, I'll ask for it.
Don't yell at me. It's like when I go into Buckle. I have to go to Buckle to buy my jeans because they're the best fitting jeans.
Yeah.
But they work on commission.
Oh, yeah.
So someone's up your ass the whole time trying to get you to buy shit. And I'm like, I'll walk in and I'll literally look at him and say, "Please, I understand you have a job to do. When I need you, I will come get you. I see your face. I will come get you. But just let me shop." And they do. They respect me. Yeah. I will come get you when I want to buy something, and I will say your name at the cash register. I don't care. Anyways, but 6:30 in the morning, especially if I walk into somewhere and someone goes, "Hello," I'm going to look over and be like, "The fuck?"
I mean, you're
going to get a the fuck look.
It was odd, but I was like, "How's it going?" You know?
Right. But then walking up to the counter...
He's literally pointing at me. Bang, 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 bang.
Like, people can be offended by that at this point in where we are in society. Like, we're not going to get offended by it, but somebody's going to be offended by it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, had that been the wrong person...
You work at a 7-Eleven. You've probably been robbed a couple of times.
Like, you can't do that at a school.
No. Oh, my God.
Like, you can't even fake gun
technically,
at school.
I guarantee you, if he did that to somebody and they went to corporate for it, he would lose his job.
Oh, absolutely. I probably could have went to his general manager and he would have lost his job. Yeah, he would have
lost his job for doing that. Granted, again, we're not those kind of people.
Right.
Like, just do what you're going to do. Quit being stupid towards me. But then the $347, again, I think he's just trying to make his day a little better and get a little chuckle.
Well, it's not the first time somebody's said it like that to me, like saying the price, you know, like that is what it is. But the awkward hello and the gun thing were weird. And then, what was I about to say? So after this whole interaction, I really started thinking about it. Like, as easy as it was for me to walk down with the counter on my right side as I'm going up to the register to pay. And as soon as I turn to look at him, he's already pointing at me with his...
Yeah, that would have scared the shit out of me.
That's the thing.
I would have been caught way off guard.
I didn't really process it at the moment, but when I left and I was thinking about it, like, I had zero reaction time if that was a real gun.
Right.
Like absolute, like,
you would have been done.
I'd have been dead before I even made contact with eyesight.
Well, because he's covered. So every side of him is covered, so you come around the corner and it's just that. And see, I probably would have had a knee-jerk reaction and said, did you really think that was fucking funny?
Like, after really thinking about it, like, I wish I'd, like, took it out of his hand and slapped him with it, you know? Like,
I mean, honestly, maybe, again, it's not an offensive. We're not offended by it, but, again, we live in a society where you don't know.
I'm not offended, but the fact that it could be that easy for some crazy person to just blow me away without any interaction really, you know, other than saying hello. Yeah. You know, like, maybe he's just, okay, next person that walks in the store, I'm going to shoot him. You know?
Thinking about me, and especially my reactions first thing in the morning, because the first thing in the morning, I'm slow as shit. I'm not comprehending anything. But if I would have come around that corner and I'd seen that, it would have scared me. And I probably would have jumped back. And then when I realized what it was, if I, you know, had the chance, I'd probably been like, did you think that was fucking funny?
Yeah.
Like, sir, no. Is this not convenience store 101 that you don't?
It's hard to describe, but like, my first automatic thought in that situation was not seeing a gun. I just saw what he was doing. Yeah. Therefore, I was not offended. But after processing, it's like thinking how easy that could have happened or could have been something. Therefore, it did slightly offend me. Yeah. That's the wild.
It's scary to think about. They could have been that easy for him to shoot you in the head. Right. Like, you could have come around that corner. Right. You don't know who that man is from Adam. So he could have just shot you right then and there for no reason. For no reason at all. He didn't like your response to his hello, so he just decided to shoot you.
Yeah. That was an over the top hello.
I mean, really.
It's a weird.
That's the
and you know
problem.
What's even crazier? It was Friday the 13th.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's like, after I left, I was like, it's Friday the 13th. Like, that totally made sense.
To go into the store and get the weird guy?
Yeah, just like it connected. Like, okay, well, I'll give him that.
Yeah. No, that probably would have. I mean, you do, like, I'm thinking about someone just being offended that he's acting like he's shooting a gun, but coming around the corner and just having this black thing, because they're always black. So you got this black thing pointing at you. You don't know what, if your brain doesn't process, your brain obviously processed quickly what he had in his hand.
Yeah,
because
that's what you expected.
Yeah. Your brain processed it. But like somebody like me in the morning that's awfully slow, I don't know that my brain would have processed the fact that it was the scanner.
It's one of those things, like, I don't think you know until you experience it.
Yeah, no.
I almost feel like your reaction wouldn't be what you're explaining. Like, I don't.
Maybe not.
I just, like, I guess you'd have to see it through or experience it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like right away I could tell, but I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like my brain moves that quickly, but maybe it does. But it was the afterthought of it.
Well, I think, too, it's a cashier. This is what you expect them to have in their hand. Okay, like, you don't expect a gun from the cashier. You expect the patron that walks in next to have the gun over the cashier.
Yeah. And he was saying bang, 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 bang. God, that was wild.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
He sounds a little off his rocker.
Oh, he was off something. Like. I haven't been back to that 7-Eleven.
But his little chuckle, again, he's probably bored.
Yeah.
Like, think about working at a 7-Eleven. You probably bored out of your fucking mind. And so he's just looking to get a little chuckle out of somebody. But that joke in today's world, not okay.
I mean, he got a little, out of me, but that was it.
He knew that was fake. That's why he ignored you when you said have a good day.
And I was really, I was like, hey, I was like, hey, have a great day, like, I was nice. Okay. And he just didn't look at me, nothing.
You didn't feed into his antics.
Like, I walked out of the store, like, looking over my shoulder.
Shit, he's going to swap the scanner for a real one.
I was afraid he's going to scan my barcode and cut me off.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not going to know how you're going to react until you're there. You know it's happening.
It was just so crazy.
It's very odd.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
like, I've said it to several people, and it's so odd.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I've walked into stores before where, the cashiers had a weird greeting, or like we went the other day and stopped in Kramerton and got those little Starburst gummies, and she was having a whole fucking conversation about the Starburst gummies, about how she got them and she prefers regular Starburst. And then I got into like, I don't like regular Starburst because they stick to your teeth and all this shit. We had this whole ass conversation. I walked out and I looked at Jeff and I was like, they're probably the only people she's had a conversation with all day.
Yeah,
because it was a full blown
there's so many people like that I run into. Like, even if I just make them kind of randomly laugh. Yeah. Like, that could be the only laugh they had in a week.
I used to be that person at the cash register, was like, no pleasantries, scan my shit and get out. But now that I'm more personable, I'm a little more personable than I used to be. I'll say, hey, I hope, how are you doing, or whatever. Have a good day at the end. Like, give them a little smile, whatever. I try to be nicer because, again, you never know what somebody's going through. And that one smile and that one have a good day. Or like if somebody compliments me, I try to compliment them back. Mm-hmm. You never know. So I try to be nicer, but my face still hasn't gotten the memo. So I'm not, I
mean, you were born with it. So.
Yeah, well, can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
So before we move on to our main topic of the night, I got a question.
Oh, God.
So you know what a BLT is, right?
Oh, I love a BLT.
Do really?
Bacon, less tomato.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So when it comes to a BLT, out of the main ingredients, what portion of the tomato is the BLT?
What do you mean?
What portion of the BLT is the tomato?
You want to say 1/3, but it's not, because it's just a slice of tomato. Normally on a BLT, it's just one slice, and you usually have like 4 slices of bacon. Let's be real, the bacon's the main character. Lettuce, you probably have like 1 leaf, so I'm like 1/4 of it.
All right.
Why? I went into mathematical situations there.
Yeah.
What? Why? Why did I just throw off your entire point?
You're not the first person that's thrown off my entire point today. So I thought of that, and I was like, wow, that's a genius, like one of those tricky questions to ask.
Yeah.
And because the automatic go-to answer is 1/3.
Yeah.
You think BLT. And I was going to get them with, no, there's bread. So there's 4.
Yeah.
But then I said it to Stephanie earlier, and she said mayonnaise, and I was like, now there's 5 ingredients,
Yeah, there is.
So.
But there's very little mayonnaise. So let's just really get down to.
I don't eat BLTs.
I would love them.
So it's probably not the best, joke for me to attempt, because I don't even know what they are,
Yeah.
I mean, I know the general, but
not everybody puts mayonnaise on their BLT.
That's true.
In some restaurants, you actually have to ask for it, and some people put other things on their BLT.
But you started right off with I would say 1/3, but then it came to slices and pieces of bacon and lettuce slices.
Well, the bacon's the main character here. It's just that lettuce and tomato is just thrown in there to look healthy. The bacon's the main character. And yeah, there's bread and everything, but here we are dissecting BLTs.
Do you like tomatoes?
Only on a salad or a cherry tomato. I love me a cherry tomato, but I'm not gonna go make a tomato sandwich. I do not like tomato sandwiches.
But you like BLT?
Yes, because the bacon. So I'm really weird about bread being soggy.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like strawberry shortcake.
Mm-hmm.
They put the strawberry jelly and the cake absorbs it or whatever. I don't like that. Jeff's mom just made that the other day, and I tried, because I always try to eat her things because she works so hard on them. She always makes it like from scratch.
Yeah.
So I tried it and I just looked at Jeff and I was like, I really can't do it. I cannot do the texture. So with the BLT, the bacon and the lettuce, the tomato goes in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't really get that. But like a tomato sandwich, you get the tomato juices in the bread. And it makes that bread soggy. And I don't like it.
I was listening to the Whatever podcast today, and somebody said something about tomato, and they said it in a way of raw tomato, which is just sliced tomato.
Yeah.
And the dude that hosts the podcast is like, raw tomato, like he was so over the top about how much he hated it. And I'm just like,
he's over the top about
like,
everything he hates.
There's a literal sandwich named after, or there's a literal sandwich with raw tomato.
He might hate life at this point.
Like I've been listening to him a lot lately because I like the debates, but he's just
he's an ass.
He's a little girl.
Tomato sandwiches are a Southern thing, though. They're not like from what do they film in, like California or something? Like that's not a typical.
Isn't tomato and like mayonnaise and tomato or something?
And
like
it's always their tomato and their damn Duke's mayonnaise. I fucking hate Duke's mayonnaise. It's so gross.
What are the toppings on a tomato sandwich?
Tomato, mayonnaise, salt, pepper.
Wow.
That's about it, really.
I guess if that's all you got.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah,
that's why the
sense.
Tomato makes the bread so soggy.
Yeah.
Because there's no like barrier. Yeah, it's just not. But I'll put a tomato on a burger.
I just don't like tomato. Like if it's diced and cooked within whatever I'm making, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't like tomatoes.
Cherry tomatoes are so good. Just pop one in real quick and keep
I don't
going.
like those. I just don't
Love
like
it.
the taste.
I love it.
It's not the texture. I just don't like the
Yeah.
taste.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So tonight we're talking about GLP-1 drugs.
Yes, we are.
All the I was just trying to think how to word this. All the women out there are
there are men.
There's men too. I was just ready to say that.
Yeah, there are men taking it.
Much less men than women.
Yes.
But there's a big portion of the population that are taking like what's it called? Ozempic, GLP-1 drugs. Basically, it's meant for diabetes.
Well, let's preface this with we are not doctors.
Yes,
we are not
doctors.
professionals in a medical field. We are not scientists. So this is just our opinion.
We're just two dummies on a podcast talking about stuff we see on TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's preface this first, and now we can get into. Well, I did write a thing. I mean, I had.
Well, let me finish the introduction.
Okay, keep going.
But yeah, so we're talking about like a lot of people have been taking Ozempic or
there's all kinds of
the names I don't know, but
I got it listed.
Basically they're all GLP-1.
Yeah,
that's what
Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, and Zepbound.
Mounjaro, I thought that was a funny one.
Yeah,
but so a lot of people are taking it for weight loss, but it's a drug that's meant for diabetes.
Yes. Well, that's what it was originally made for. Yeah.
But it's become like the main weight loss drug. And so my biggest thing with it, and after doing a little research, like I guess my biggest thing with it is like the main concern of it, because I don't think you should take any kind of drug to lose weight. I don't think that's a necessary thing to take something in order to lose weight.
I feel like there are situations where it could come into play. Let me read this real quick before we get into that, because this is the scientific stuff I made chat write me about GLP-1s and what they are.
Okay, yeah.
So I made it go detail.
Yeah.
All right. It says, quick science drop. GLP-1s like Ozempic and Wegovy are made for diabetes, not weight loss. Your body naturally makes GLP-1 after eating. It tells your pancreas to release insulin, slows your stomach so your sugar spikes aren't wild, and makes your brain feel full. Doctors turn that into a drug for type 2 diabetes. The wild part, losing weight was a side effect of it. So then suddenly the diabetes drug becomes the hottest ticket for weight loss, and the culture freaks out. So it was a side effect that people just happened to find out when they were taking this for diabetes. They were losing weight. And then everybody's like, oh my God, put me on Ozempic, when they don't really need Ozempic. They're not diabetic. So now scientists have to do what? They have to figure out a healthy way
to administer.
I mean, look, the pharmaceutical, when they find a way to make money, they gonna figure it out.
Yeah, they gonna figure it out. Ask Fauci that.
And they figured it out.
So, like I said, I don't feel that you need to take anything to lose weight.
I do feel like there are situations like some women have shit.
All humans have
endometriosis.
Shit. Oh.
Some women have like endometriosis or something like that. There are medical reasons as to why, especially a woman and a man, but especially a woman, especially hormonal, cannot lose weight. To me, though, the GLP-1s, the point is to reduce your appetite. Okay? That's the whole point of that. My dad was on GLP-1s. He lost a ton of weight. The problem is you're losing the weight super fast, and you're not losing fat all the time. You're also losing muscle. Because now you're on a GLP-1, why do you have to go to the gym? Why?
Hold on. So you said, so I said, I don't think you need any kind of drugs to lose weight. And you talked about
endometriosis.
It's harder for some people to lose weight than others.
Right.
Because of
certain medical conditions. Yes, very much.
Being what kind of metal?
Well, like women is hormonal, like endometriosis.
What is endometriosis for our listeners that don't know?
And rain. It's mainly rain. Okay, let me get you, because I don't want to screw this up, because I don't have it and I don't want to offend anybody with it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay, is a chronic condition where tissue similar to the lining of the uterus grows outside of the uterus, often on ovaries, fallopian tubes, on the pelvic floor. Let me see. Why does it cause?
So, I see. Jeez. We gotta talk about this. Hello? Can we talk about it after? Okay. Oh, well, go ahead. I go. What is endometriosis?
It's where the insides of your uterus are growing outside of it and on around all your parts.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for letting us know.
So when you,
I love you. Bye.
When you have that, it's an estrogen driven. So you have higher estrogen levels, which can make your body hold on to fat easier than like me. I have high metabolism. So even though I consider myself, even at my biggest stage, let's put it that, like my highest weight, I'm still not that big.
Yeah.
Because I have a high metabolism. So I keep that my body keeps that pretty intact for me. But there are a lot of people that don't. And there are a lot of people that after childbirth, they struggle with their weight and their weight loss. Now, do I think a quick fix like a GLP-1 is it? I feel like that's only it if your doctor says, you've tried everything, you're at an unhealthy weight, we need to try something different.
My thing is, and maybe I'm just ignorant to some things, but like eating properly and exercising properly and getting, on the intake side of what you bring into your body and what you put out with your body, exercise wise, energy wise, like if you're doing it right, you should be a healthy weight.
You
right?
You would think.
I mean, is it harder, like certain diseases or whatever, is it harder for people Like, do they have to work out maybe 10% harder than I would in the same condition?
Maybe.
Because of their disease?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
That's the problem, is there's so many different health issues out there that can cause you to gain weight.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do these health issues make it harder for people to lose weight, even if they're doing the same amount of exercise? Like, if I'm 150 and this person's 150, but they have this disease, is it like...
They may have to diet harder or work out harder. They may have to.
I could see if your body's not producing certain things and you have to intake certain things, but when it comes to burning fat or burning calories, whatever, and eating properly, I think that's why I say, like, I don't think you need drugs to lose weight unless you have a real issue. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
That's one thing, but like for the average person, like, have you seen pictures of Kelly Osbourne and Sharon?
I don't know if Kelly is on. Sharon has actually gained weight, but in a better way. She was looking like Kelly there for a long time.
They both look like death.
And Kelly has addressed that several times.
She used to be chubby.
Though. I know. I remember watching the Osbournes. But two, and I want to see a Ozzy like death photo of her like months before his death. You know what I mean? To now, after she lost her father. Because let me tell you, depression can do a fucking number on somebody.
Yeah, but...
It really, really can. And you don't know what that poor girl is at home after losing her father.
I get it.
They were a very close family. And her dad was never a big man. I mean, ever.
I don't know. Like, I know, but they're both on whatever.
Do we know that for sure?
I'm pretty sure. We might need to research it. But.
Yeah, I don't know. See, now what I do know is that, my guilty pleasure show, I don't usually do these kind of shows, but has been Secret Life of the Mormon Wives, because their lives are fucking chaos. They are chaos. And there is a girl on there that actually this past season, it just came out that she is on GLP-1s, and she has always suffered from anorexia her whole life. She is 99 pounds at 5'10", so she's taller than me, and 99 pounds.
That's awful.
Some doctor out there, because she thought she had some weight she couldn't get rid of, which was probably like a whole 5 pounds, put her on GLP-1s. You have to be prescribed these GLP-1s. You can't just get them unless you're doing it illegally. But you got to get GLP-1. You got to get them from a pharmacist, from a doctor prescribing it. So what doctor is out there just fucking handing out GLP-1s like they're candy? Like, that's unhealthy and that's not safe.
I mean, doctors push the drugs they make the most money on.
Yeah, but she is 99 pounds and 5'10".
Yeah, that's wild.
Like,
that's really bad.
So I did learn that you can have a thing called Ozempic face.
Yeah, that's what I was saying with Sharon and...
Yeah, that's what Kelly
name?
looks like. Your eyes sink in. You look like a skeleton.
Meth face.
Right. You look like a skeleton. And you get like saggy skin, and that's from rapid weight loss. Your body can't keep up with how quickly you're losing weight. So you're going to have more loose skin than you probably would have if you went to the gym. But all these people, what this goes back to is the number on a scale.
Right.
Who the fuck cares what the number on the scale says? If you're going to the gym...
They don't see what's in the mirror. They see what's on the scale.
Right. If you're building muscle, then you're not going to lose weight.
Well, you lose a lot of muscle with these drugs.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
People are doing this and not working out and not eating properly.
They're losing, let's just say it's half muscle, half fat overall that they're losing. And muscle weighs more than fat. Did I just say something really stupid?
You said muscle weighs more than fat.
I'm trying to think of what I was saying.
Okay.
But if they're losing muscle, like, muscle weighs more than fat. So, like...
You're losing everything. Can
you lose muscle in your face? Like...
I mean, you're not lifting weights with your face, but I feel like there's... See, this is why we're not doctors.
Yeah, you're right. We're just like, we're going to talk about this week.
Well, we learned things, but
We did.
Like, I don't have a doctorate.
The biggest bad thing about
Yeah, so you can lose muscle in your face. It's usually subtle and happens for specific
the worst
reasons.
thing about these drugs is you're going to stop taking them eventually, which I did see like a lot of people, like so many percentage stop taking it after so long.
Right.
Because it makes you have vomiting and you poop a lot.
Nausea, vomiting, constipation, diarrhea, fatigue.
Hershey squirts.
You're not eating. You're not eating enough.
So is that cleaning out your stuff that should have been cleaned out a long time ago?
It may not be cleaning it out, but like the fatigue, you don't have enough energy.
Yeah.
You got to fuel your body.
So basically what I'm getting at is like when you stop taking this, like we're going to have after this pandemic, we're going to have a pandemic of a bunch of balloon animals floating around. All these people that are going to be gaining all that weight back plus more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Cuz like you got to work, you can't just sit in a chair and lose weight.
If you quit taking your weekly shot, guess what's going to happen?
Yeah.
You're going to get hungry.
You're going to get real hungry.
You're gonna get hungry and you're going to eat more. I mean, there was a point with my dad. My dad was on them. He weighed a lot and he's pre-diabetic.
Mm-hmm.
So the doctor was like, we have to do something. Now, granted, he lost a lot of weight when he had cancer, but then he gained it all back. So then he goes on the GLP-1s and he went from eating, God, we'd sit down and eat 10 tacos. Like, he could eat, but so he goes on GLP-1s and he's lost all this weight. But once he comes off those GLP-1s, your body's going to trigger again and say, I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
That's not enough food. You have to, and that's a mental state. That's not even, if you could mentally get yourself to a point where you eat when you're hungry and you stop when you're full. Like your body is going to fill itself up and you're going to have signs, but you're going to be like, oh my God, it tastes so good.
Well, like if you eat too fast, you don't exactly know when you're full, you know, like because you're eating faster than your body's processing. So that's what causes people to gain weight is because they eat more than they really can.
Yeah.
I think there's probably a perfect science to the human body. I mean, obviously there is a perfect science to the human body of intake and output. You know, like, and I don't know why nobody knows this or we don't practice this and why we have all these.
Somebody knows it. They're just using it to their advantage.
Well, yeah, people know this, but then all these pharmaceuticals make money off of us being unhealthy.
Right. Just
That's
like
amazing.
they make money off us being obese. They make money off of us trying to lose that obesity.
Yeah.
They make money off of us for fucking everything. $1,000 plus a month without insurance for GLP-1s. And people will pay it.
I feel like every topic we bring up on this podcast goes back to money.
Every fucking thing.
Like
every fucking thing goes back to money.
Yeah.
It's because everything goes back to money now. That is this world.
That's it. Yeah.
It does say here that some users report reduced cravings for alcohol and other addictive behaviors.
I saw that.
And I'm like, okay, can we take whatever's in there that's reducing their urge to smoke and drink and all those things and put that into something then?
May reduce mortality. Can make you live longer, but it's not.
I think it's because of obesity.
Well, I was going to say it's not the drug. It's the fact that you're losing weight.
Right.
You know, like.
Right. And it's regulating your blood sugar. What was the pros of it? It was like blood sugar control, reduce heart issues in some patients, and helps food cravings and food noise. You're not hungry, so you're
helps
not
with
eating.
blood pressure.
Yeah. So there are benefits to it, but why does weight loss have to be the main factor?
If you're gonna take it to give you a little boost, I can see that, but you have to account for all the things that it's gonna take out of you, like muscle loss or nutrient deficiencies and
think about
and there's no long-term studies on it.
Yeah.
So it's like like if somebody took it for 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, like what are you really doing to yourself?
Ozempic was just released for the diabetes in 2017.
Wow.
That's all we're at. And that's when people figured out the weight loss.
In 9 years, we finally figured out.
They figured out weight loss, and now all of a sudden, everybody's on. And there's commercials for it. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
We see commercials for it everywhere. And they've got Serena Williams on there. I'm sorry, but she does not look good.
She does not need Ozempic.
Not look good. I can tell you that.
Is she got the Kelly Clark or Kelly?
She would kick your ass.
Oh, she like really muscular?
She will
muscular?
She will fucking whip your ass is what Serena Williams would do.
That's not the Ozempic.
She's she kind of scary, honestly. If you look up a picture of her.
Why is she so beefy?
I don't know.
What are they trying to promote?
Maybe because she played tennis forever, so she was already muscular.
Yeah.
I never thought Serena Williams was big. I've never seen pictures of her big, but she's like, it's the Wegovy or whatever. I think it's, I'm pretty sure that's the commercial she's in. We see them on, because we watch Hulu. They're on there all the time. And then you see one and you see another right after it. It's and I'm like, it's like Oz or something. It's another one. And I'm like, what is happening? Why do we just keep promoting this?
We're one of 2 countries that actually promote pharmaceuticals. Like, other countries don't do that.
No.
They don't have commercials promoting drugs.
No.
Like, America is the biggest drug dealer in the world.
For sure. Yeah, because again, it's money.
Like, the country as a whole.
I feel like Americans are greedier.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like, it doesn't matter. Now, you're going to have a surge in plastic surgery soon because all these people are lost all this weight, and then they're not going to be happy with their bodies because they have excess skin, or their boobs are saggy, or, they've got a double chin, or they've got a sunken face, but they've got all this extra skin on their face. And like, you're going to have a surge of plastic surgeries here very soon.
Have you ever lost a significant amount of weight? Have you ever been plump?
I wasn't like huge. I mean, my highest weight is 160.
What are you now?
Right now I'm 140. I've actually gained, which is good.
God.
Couple years ago, when I was going through some things in my life, I was going through depression for a few years, and I never really wanted to admit that I had depression. Y'all don't do that. Get help, like for real. And I finally went and sought the help that I needed, and they were trying to find me good antidepressants, medication to put me on, and nothing ever really stuck. But the last one they put me on was Wellbutrin. Well, in 3 weeks, I lost about 13 pounds on Wellbutrin. I couldn't eat. I literally had to force myself to eat. The only reason I ate is because I knew I would die if I didn't.
What?
Chicken noodle soup from Chick-fil-A, I lived on it because it wasn't a whole lot.
When you were your fattest?
Yeah.
You started taking Wellbutrin and you lost 13 pounds?
I lost 13 pounds. And then...
Why'd you start taking Wellbutrin?
Depression.
Oh, right.
My doctor prescribed it to me for depression and anxiety and OCD.
How much do you think I weigh? Like a realistic... What would you guess I weigh?
160? Based off of how much shorter you are than me.
You're close.
Okay. I gave my guess.
125.
You weigh 125?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never. You're a fucking liar.
I think I'm like 175.
Okay.
I haven't looked in a while. I'm kind of gotten to a point where I'm a little scared to look, but yeah.
You're not that big. You're not a big person.
160, 165 is like my good range, but I've gained a little.
Yeah. I want to get I want to get back down to like 135. But again, I don't really care what the scale says. It's about how I look and the way I want to look. So really, I don't need to lose weight. I need to work out more. I need to move more.
135?
Yeah.
I feel like...
It's like a good...
I don't care if you're 6 foot tall or 4'5". Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like 135 is just... I feel like you, like...
Do you think I'm too skinny? I'm not far off of 135.
I don't think you're too skinny.
Well...
I don't know.
But so I went on that medication and I lost 12 pounds in 3 weeks. And then I took myself off the medication, and you would think you would get your appetite back. Mm-hmm. It took me God, a year to finally start like
a year
eating more normal. Yeah, it affected me for a year. I would get literally whenever we recorded the first podcast and I went to lunch after, I ate like 3 bites of my grilled cheese and I felt nauseous. And it wasn't because I was hungover and it wasn't because I was anxious. It was literally I could not eat. I could not even like force more food.
You're talking about the one with Eric, the first pod?
Yeah, the very first one I ever came on. Like I would go and I couldn't eat anything. I'd go to the movie theater. I wouldn't get anything. I wouldn't get popcorn, candy, drink, nothing. I would get a bottle of water. I just couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to eat. It took me a year to start eating again. Like people at work were worried about me. My scrubs were falling off of me.
You weren't hungry?
I was never hungry.
That is wild.
I just knew in my head I had to eat. And then when I was hungry, I ate. Like
I feel like I'm hungry at all times of the day.
There would be like random times where I would be like, oh my God, okay, I want a steak. And then I would go do that, you know? So it was a struggle for me. I got down to 125. 122 was my lowest. I was too skinny. When Jeff first met me, he told me, he was like, you were too skinny when I first met you.
Wow.
You were too skinny.
I feel like you've been the same ever since I known you. I haven't noticed a difference.
Yeah, I've gained weight back. Obviously, if I'm about at 140, I was at like 122. So
wow,
gained 18 pounds, which is good. But the problem is it's not muscle.
I was teetering 200 pounds a long time ago. But when I started working in cabinets, like instantly lost like 30, 40 pounds.
Physical labor.
Yeah.
That's the problem with me now is I'm not doing physical labor. I came from an animal shelter. I was always on my feet. I barely ever sat down. And now I'm behind a desk. And I miss physical labor. I miss it so much. I did have like some questions that went with our GLP-1
kind of questions.
Just kind of hot takes and just like if this, would you this? Just some easy.
All right, we'll shoot them.
Are GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic cheating or just smart?
I think
we've established it's cheating. If you can afford Wegovy, should you use it even if you don't need it? No. I did not read these questions.
The fuck? I don't even understand that question.
Well, if you don't need, like that girl that's on.
Can afford, if you, what?
If you don't need it, so you could easily lose weight if you just go work out. Okay. You're just buying it because you want to be lazy.
Gotcha.
Like you don't need it for anything.
Yeah.
You just want to do it.
That's not cool.
No. Is GLP-1 easier than going to the gym, or does that matter? I mean,
it matters.
Most people on GLP-1s don't want to go to the gym, or they're not seeing the results from the gym because they're not doing enough.
You got to hold up that muscle.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose muscle.
I will say that it's difficult to go to the gym and not know what to do because there are certain areas you obviously want to target.
In today's day and age, 2026, with all the AI that we have, it shouldn't be difficult to find a routine that fits you.
Even me that knows, because I coached CrossFit, like I know what workouts to do, but when I walk in Planet Fitness, I'm fucking lost.
Why? Like, are you saying in your current state that you're at?
No,
or
I just don't know
what to do.
In CrossFit, you have workouts assigned to you every day. Every class does the same workout. The coach picks the workout in the morning, and everybody does the same workout, and you have a whole community of workouts. And it's stuff you can't do at Planet Fitness. You can't do free lifting weights. You can't do regular pull-ups. You can't do toes to bar. There's a lot of things you cannot do at Planet Fitness. And
well, you just got to think outside the cult.
That's the problem. I don't want to. Should weight loss be considered an achievement if it's medication assisted?
No.
Why not?
Because you didn't do anything.
What if they did do something? What if they did keep going to the gym and count their calories?
Is that what it's saying? Like
it just says should weight loss still be considered an achievement if it's medication assisted? Assisted. I feel like you still achieved something. If you just took a Ozempic shot, then no. But if you got more active and stuff like that, then yeah.
I'm trying to think of assisted. We'll have to come back to that.
Okay. If someone loses 50 pounds, no, hold on. We know the answer to that. If someone loses 50 pounds on Zepbound, is that the same thing as losing 50 pounds naturally? No. Should doctors prescribe GLP-1s for cosmetic reasons only?
No.
Absolutely not. Is it wrong to take these medications if diabetics are struggling to get them? Yeah.
Yeah.
This was made for diabetics.
I was just thinking, are they struggling to get them?
They are short. There have been shortages of GLP-1s.
See, what? Come on.
Because all these people are on it for weight loss. So there's so many people in this world prescribed GLP-1s that diabetics, Ozempic is.
See, that's like people going to buy all the toilet paper during COVID.
Right.
You know? Why did all the toilet paper run out? Why?
Well, see, I one time grabbed some because you could never get it, and I had to get it for the grandma, the mother, and myself. I had to get it for everybody because nobody could find toilet paper.
I get.
So I look like one of those crazy people.
I know. During all that, I walked into a gas station, and I said, "Can I use your bathroom?" And they're like, "You got to bring your own toilet paper." And I'm like, "Really?" I mean, I understand the time, but like it just seems so weird at the time.
Should insurance cover weight loss drugs for everyone or only certain people?
No, it should. Weight loss drugs shouldn't be covered under insurance whatsoever. Not one bit. Weight loss drugs.
I just feel like there are going to still be, again, certain medical conditions that are made worse by gaining weight, like diabetes.
If you have a medical condition,
and they make it hard, but it makes you heavier because maybe like diabetes. From what I've never had diabetes, so I don't know. But it makes you gain weight and it makes it harder to lose the weight. So if it helps you maintain, then yes. But I think it goes by the dosage. Like, how quickly is this making you lose weight? Should insurance cover weight loss drugs for everyone or only certain people?
If you have a medical condition,
yes,
then you deal with your medical condition.
Okay.
But everybody outside the medical condition, no.
If it had zero side effects, would you take it? I'm not giving myself a shot in the ass every week just to lose weight. I'll just go to the gym.
Would after you stop taking it and you getting fat again be a side effect?
No, because you're not taking it anymore, so it's no longer a side effect.
All right.
Would you tell people you're on it or lie and say diet and exercise?
Say that again?
So would you tell people you're on it? If you got on it, would you be like, Michelle, I'm on Ozempic? Or you'd be like, no, I've been going to the gym.
Oh, well, I feel like you could tell. I mean, I don't know.
If you're losing weight at a rapid amount, yeah, I can tell. I'd be like, bitch, you're on Ozempic. Shut up.
I don't see a Planet Fitness card hanging from your keychain.
If your partner took it and changed physically a lot, would it affect your attraction? It affects the way you look. If I get a sunken in skinny ass face and I start walking around.
If you're taking these drugs to lose weight, I'm going to lose attraction at that point. Not when you lose the weight. It's going to be the fact that you made a decision to take this drug to lose weight because you're too lazy to get off your ass and go work out and eat right.
Well, let's say this is not going to happen. Why am I echoing?
Sorry.
Let's say I was starting to take it, but I didn't tell Jeff. Okay. And I started just losing weight. Obviously he's going to know something's wrong, but I just started losing weight in my face. Like my cheekbone, you could prominently see my cheekbones, my cheeks sunk in, my eyes sunk in. Yeah, he's going to lose attraction because I'm not going to look like the same fucking person anymore.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, yeah, he's going to lose attraction.
When you die, you're not going to be attracted to him anymore.
Right. Would you rather struggle for years to lose weight naturally or lose it fast with meds?
Oh, jeez. That's such a stupid question. Struggle for years to lose weight. Are you really struggling, or how much effort are you putting into the losing of the weight? The more struggle it takes to lose the weight is all the time that you spent wasting time not taking care of yourself.
Right.
So the less you took care of yourself, the harder it's going to be to lose the weight.
Mm-hmm. I like this question. This kind of goes with that. Is GLP-1 fixing obesity, or is it just masking deeper issues?
Oh yeah, it's masking.
It's 100%.
Oh yeah,
I
daddy
have
issues all the way.
that, and like I can say there are times I have body dysmorphia. Like I do have body dysmorphia. I'm not happy with it.
Sense.
But I'm not going to go take GLP-1s for it. I know it's in my head. I know it's me.
Right.
Like,
well, everybody has a vision of themselves and I would say some dysmorphia of type. But like you don't realize like how other people see you. You just see you for you.
Right.
Or what you think you see.
Well, and here's another thing. Is this going to lead to anorexia for people? Okay, say GLP-1s get pulled off the shelves entirely. They've been taking it. They lost all this weight. They start gaining their weight back. And they're like, oh, I got to stop eating again. Is it going to make it worse for anorexia and eating disorders later?
Can you be fat and anorexic at the same time?
Anorexic is just you don't want to eat. Don't want to, or you don't eat. Like you physically know you're hungry.
Problem.
It is a mental.
Okay.
Like it's you physically go long periods of time without eating to the point your body's going to shut down, where you throw up.
Yeah. Anorexia.
Oh God. we suck. I know bulimia.
Yeah, bulimic.
Yeah. When you go eat because you enjoy eating, but then you go in the bathroom and throw it up, and I am definitely not doing that. I'm not doing that. The only time I force myself to throw up is if I drank too much and I know there's only one way to make my stomach feel better.
I bet you people that make themselves throw up have good abs.
I don't know, like because because you're taking away all the nutrients, so now you have no muscle.
Oh yeah, true.
You're not doing anything for muscle. You're just throwing up your food.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, yeah, you're tensing it, but you're really not. There's nothing there. Is the beginning of designer bodies controlled by medication?
The beginning?
Is this the beginning of designer bodies controlled by medication?
I think designer bodies are controlled by what we see in mainstream.
But I feel like we've gotten past that.
No.
This designer bodies, there are Victoria's Secret models that are obese. I feel like the modeling industry, acting.
We have come a long way.
We've come a long way for not giving the stick figure image of a woman. The skinny white woman was the way to be.
What was the question?
Is this the beginning of designer bodies controlled by medication? So you're getting the perfect body by medication. Yes, it is.
I don't.
In their head, it's the perfect body.
In their head.
In their head. Will gyms and diet culture die or evolve?
They're not going to die. I think everybody's going to be off Ozempic in
a year.
Or GLP-1.
It's a fad.
Yeah, it's a fad. Yeah, 100%.
Are influencers being dishonest about using these drugs?
They're dishonest about everything.
They are 100% being dishonest. No motherfucker can tell me that certain people that we've watched forever. Okay, you got Meghan Trainor. Yeah. Okay, her whole premise when she first came out was all about that bass. She was a big girl.
Old booty.
She was all about being a bigger girl and being body positive. And I get it.
Them big old turd cutters.
Health wise and everything. She lost weight. She's healthier. That's great for her. But we went from promoting body positivity to, oh my God, I got to get skinny. Look at what's her name that's on like Pitch Perfect and stuff. The Australian girl. That was heavy set.
Yeah.
Fat, she played Fat Amy. She's this big around. She looks terrible.
Something Wilson.
Rebel
Wilson.
She also took GLP-1s.
Yeah, she looked way better when she was bigger.
Yeah, she did. Her face was fuller. There's just a lot. Look at Lizzo. I don't think Lizzo's lost that much weight, but she's working her way down. I think there's just... We create this culture where it's like, okay, this is okay to accept your body. Understand that it's unhealthy. Like, obesity is not healthy for you.
Well, if you're going to do something, you have to, you have to put back in what this something is taken away from you in order to, like, let's just say, what's her name? Kelly
Osbourne.
I keep wanting to say Clarkson. Let's just say Kelly Osbourne, like, she took the GLP-1 and she lost the weight. had she took or ate or did whatever she needed to do to, take up for what the GLP-1 took from her, she would look all right.
I'm seeing now if it's come out if she took GLP-1s.
Pretty sure she did. Pretty sure they both did.
She has denied using GLP-1s.
Of course she did.
She has publicly denied taking major weight loss. Originally came from she had gastric sleeve surgery in 2018.
What is that?
I think that's where they shrink your stomach.
So she was big enough to get a surgery like that, and then now she looks like a skeleton?
She didn't at first. She had this years ago, though.
Look at this boy.
Let's see.
Look at him.
He's creepy. Where a large portion of your stomach is removed, leaving smaller sleeve-shaped stomach. So
that is crazy.
And I've known people that have gotten that before. People say her recent weight loss has been very noticeable, which sparked rumors online. People commented, get off the Ozempic. Sharon has admitted to using Ozempic, but not Kelly.
I think she's lying. What do you think?
I can't imagine how, again, I want to see those before and afters because I really haven't sat down and looked at that.
There's one picture I saw that it's like, you're about to die.
No, she looks rough. Like she's struggling over there. But if she truly went into what I've understood she went into after her father passed away, then it could have been a depression situation. So now you've got gastric bypass surgery, gastric sleeve surgery that has shrunken your stomach, and now you're depressed. So now you're really not eating. Because the gastric sleeve, I'm pretty sure, I don't think that just goes away. I think it stays like that. I think you had it taken out. And then you go into this depressive mode. I would like to see a picture a year before Ozzy's passing to now. And like a rapid picture to see, was the weight loss already beginning then? Or did it just like happen super fast? Because again, I already know. I know what depression can do. I know what depression medication can do. And I know the effects it can have on your body.
I just noticed my watch is 3 days behind.
Oh.
But today is March 18th, so we're going to come back to Kelly Osbourne.
Okay.
March 18th next year.
Okay.
And see where she's at. And then we'll probably know more about her.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But we're going to see what she looks like if she's still alive.
Okay. I just like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. I don't know this woman.
We should make a bingo cards of what we think is going to happen in the next year. Mm-hmm. And we could fill it out.
See who gets bingo first?
Yeah.
What do we win?
Wouldn't that be... I don't know. It'd just be fun to play.
Okay.
You ever want to play a game without winning a prize? Just to have a W?
Bragging rights.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. Michelle, tell them where they can find us.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, anywhere, any of your social medias or your streaming platforms. We release a new episode every Sunday. We're usually here live on Wednesday or Thursday, and that is the only time you'll see us live. After the live ends, you can't hear it until Sunday.
Really appreciate everybody listening. It's been really fun. It's been really reckless. Not really reckless because Jeff wasn't here, but it's been fun. We learned a lot tonight. And BLTs are I don't like tomatoes, so I don't have a lot to say about BLTs.
You should get an LT or a LB. A BL.
Big lady. Thank you guys so much for listening to Reckless Banter. We are out!